Hi guys, so today I'm going to show how to make a pull request to the company repository that you're supposed to submit your work to. So first you will fork your repository and then it will come to your account. So let us fork it. So so that means now we have it in our account. Now we can be able to make changes. You can see my username there and the name of the repository. So and then let us clone it to our computer. So we'll use git clone, and then okay, so I have not installed git yet, so let us install git in our computer. So I'm using Ubuntu. Practically if you're using you're using Windows 10, like you can just download git and install and use git cli, so like it will be easier for you. So now I have git, so now I can be able to clone. So first, there's a lot of things that you will do when you're using Linux. You will have to confirm, like you will have to configure your git in the computer. So you'll put the username. My username is Kiboma Moses, and then the password. If you put your password, it will deny. So what you do, you will go to settings, and then go to developer settings, and then go to personal access tokens and create a new token. So let me delete the one that I have and create a new one. So let me call it home, and then you can choose any number of days that you want the token to last. So I choose 90 days. So you will select everything, and then you will create generate. So this token is the one that you will put in as a password, and then and as now you can see we have started downloading or cloning the repository from our GitHub account, so that we can be able to make the pull request, or we can be able to make changes and send it back to the owner of the request. So let me use this, but let me say I want to submit this as my work. So that means it is not yet there. So let us download it. So I've downloaded it as a Jupyter file. So let me rename it so that it can be unique from others. So let me say Kiboma, yeah, Bonores processing. So that is it. And then I'll paste it inside the cloned application. So this is my cloned application. Let me open it. Right, so here inside here I'll paste it. So let me paste it. That means I've already made changes, like I've already made changes, but most of you might not understand using the terminal. So let me just use VS Code, because most of you will be using VS Code and it gives you a good interface to do a lot of things. So let us open our VS Code and then open our repository inside VS Code, so that because that is what you will be using. So let us open our repository, and okay, and then that is it. Now we can see all the tasks that we have, and then you can open yours. So let me open mine. So that is it. So like now already you've made changes because you have introduced a new file inside the original repository, right? So if it was something else, like maybe changing a code, it would have you would have just cloned it and then replaced the code inside, and everything will be okay. So let us open terminal, a new terminal inside our VS Code. So after you have opened your terminal inside VS Code, what you do, let us start creating a branch. You can create a new branch, right? So let me call it okay, let me say Moses Kiboma submission. Okay, right. And then let me again, after creating a branch, what I'll do next, I'll want to make sure that the branch, like the branch is is okay, right? So I'll say I'll okay, so literally sorry for that. Literally I okay, I'll say git checkout, and then it will switch to the branch that I'm using. So literally now I am under this branch, not the main branch. So I'm under the branch that I've created, because that is what the branch that I'll be using in submitting my task. So what I'll do, okay, so let us try and see if it will go. Literally I know it will not, because I've not yet added the submission. So first, let us just configure it first, because and allow it. When you're using VS Code is a little bit easier than when you're using terminal, because it gives you. So let us just add the repository first, and then make a commit, so that we can see the changes first. So let us add the data, the my work that I had created. So when I'm creating a commit, let us see. Okay, okay. So first, I've not even configured Git in my computer, so I'm pretty sure it will ask me for credentials. Yeah. So like I'll need to configure. So if you are using Ubuntu or any Linux environment, it will be easier for you. Like if this tutorial is the best for you, like if you come through any problems, it can be able to solve it. So you will put your email directly, and then your username, and that is it. And but now you can be able to git commit. Now you can see the name of my repository down here. It says create mod, and the code, and then Kiboma Bandora. So this that is the only change that is going to happen to the repository. So what I'll do, I'll try to push it, and then before pushing it, you must always set an upstream at where it is supposed to go. So like I'll use a git push set upstream origin to my branch, and then that is it, and then it will be uploaded to my branch, like to my forked repository. As you can see now in my forked repository, it tells you to merge, you can now be able to make a pull request. So you will click on it, and then open it, and then you can name it anything you want, and then make create conveyor. So you can see here it says conveyor and pull request. So you can click on conveyor and pull request, and then okay, first of all, we can check out our file here. You can see the file has already been uploaded. So now let us click conveyor and pull request. And then now we can create a pull request. So this means it is going to create a pull request to the main repository. So it is good always to ask for changes from the owner, contact them and let them know. But in our case, in the like what you are supposed to do, when you're submitting your task, you will do that, and that is it. Now you can see in the pull requests of the main company here, Techno Collabs, it says my repository is there. You can see it is called. So the owner will merge it, and then it will appear into the main repository. So like changes will be made now, like you will accept. Now you can see everything is okay. So you like they can be able to view it, and also so it is always good to say what changes that you have made and what everything. But if it is not changes you are submitting, then it is okay. So that is the final. Thank you so much.